gonna take it slow, and we gon' make it out this hole, and ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow, and we ain't gonna take it slow, and we gon' make it out this hole, and ain't nobody stopping us, no. So watch me as I go, watch me as I grow, yeah, I'm the fucking show.
Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. We had the Royal Rumble last week, Elimination Chambers next week. General Manager Edge will be out here shortly to open the show with some very big announcements. We are here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's get Raw underway now. Alright guys, we all know Elimination Chamber is next week, and I'm out here with some announcements in regards to the final Raw exclusive pay-per-view of the year before WrestleMania. Since we've been doing a lot of history making this year, let's continue it. My first announcement is that there will be the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match, and it will be to find the #1 contender and new challenger for Ronda Rousey and her Raw Women's Championship. The following women will be a part of that historic chamber match: Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Dana Brooke, Tamina. And you know what, I'll leave the last one as a surprise. But for the men, the chamber will also be to determine the new #1 contender for Finn Balor and his Universal Championship. There will be a couple superstars I will be saying will be in the match based on recent performance or something I want to see from them. The other two will have Elimination Chamber matches tonight. So the first person who has been very impressive over the past couple weeks will be Kofi Kingston. His match with Seth Rollins was absolutely amazing and one of my favorites of the year. Next, former United States Champion Samoa Joe. It's someone I want to see some more from this year, the big dog, Roman Reigns. And lastly, the fourth person in the chamber match will be former Universal Champion Elias. Those four men will be in the chamber along with two others once they qualify in tonight's two matches. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Those two matches for the Elimination Chamber's last two spots are up next. We are going to bring the house down with that pay-per-view just ahead of WrestleMania. We're on the road to WrestleMania, as we've been saying for the past week or two now. But things are going to be bigger. Things are going to be better moving forward. And it starts with the Elimination Chamber. Right, big words there from Edge. 2 Elimination Chamber qualifiers to come. Elimination Chamber qualifying matches in tonight's episode. And it looks like Bobby Lashley is going to get a shot at being in the Elimination Chamber to find the new #1 contender for Finn Balor and his Universal Championship. It would make a lot of sense if Lashley were to move on and be in that chamber match and to even win. If you guys remember back to when Bobby Lashley returned to WWE, his very first match was against Finn Balor. For Lashley, 1, just being in the chamber, and 2, winning the chamber and going to WrestleMania to take on Finn Balor will be kind of more or less a full circle for Lashley and a bit of redemption at the same time. Every single encounter between both Lashley and Balor have gone in favor of the Universal Champion, but not in Lashley's favor at all, and he's going to look to try and change things. Who is he going to take on in this qualifying match? And okay guys, we have not seen the Big Show at all this year. We saw him a bit here and there last year, but still part of the Raw roster, and getting a big opportunity is the Big Show. And definitely, without a doubt, a future Hall of Famer and a living legend without a doubt. But Lashley wasting no time, going right after Big Show. Trying to go for the element of surprise, I guess. But Lashley going right after the Giant. Goes for another elbow drop. Big Show with a drop kick there. Again, this matchup hasn't exactly even started yet. These two brawling beforehand. Clothesline from Big Show. Rolls back in. Big Show fired up. Lashley back into the ring now. We can get this qualifying match underway. Lefts and rights from Show. Kicked in the midsection by Lashley. Look at the strength of Big Show. Picks him up. Dropping it. Lashley. Throat first on the top rope. Getting a lot on the line in this qualifier matchup. The winner of this, as well as tonight's main event, will join the likes of Roman Reigns, Elias, Kofi Kingston, and actually getting to the person that Edge mentioned really quick. Let me just take a look because I wrote it down. The other person in that matchup will be Samoa Joe. I don't know how we can forget Samoa Joe, but whether it's Big Show or Bobby Lashley and one of two people from the match later on will join Kingston, Joe, Reigns, and Elias. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view already shaping up to be very interesting, and then Edge even announced for the first time ever in Universe mode the first ever women's Elimination Chamber match to find an opponent for Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Big Show going to the well again. Slams Lashley, just tosses him halfway across the ring. He announced for the women's chamber match that there will be Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Dana Brooke, and I believe he said Tamina as well, but the last participant he said apparently is going to be a surprise. So I guess we'll find out next week who that final person is in the women's chamber match. Clothesline to the Big Show. Lashley starting to turn things around more in his favor. I mentioned it at the start that Lashley trying to turn his luck around, put things more in his favor. Big Show fighting back. Headlock on the Giant. Big Show breaks the hold. Drops the leg right on the chest. Big Show into the cover. 1, 2, and no, Lashley gets the shoulder up in time. Near fall for the Big Show. Looking for the KO punch, and it's right to the side of the head. Is that it for Bobby Lashley and his chances at the chamber? 1, 2, and no, he gets the shoulder up again. Lashley able to power out somehow. It's a rare occurrence if someone's able to kick out of the KO punch or the WMD, whatever you want to call it. Side slam there by Big Show. Lashley still conscious and still in this matchup somehow. Into the corner goes Lashley. A splash from Big Show. It looks like Show has not missed a step one bit. Big lefts and rights from Big Show. Lashley now with the reversal. Puts Big Show. This is not going to end well for somebody. And an arm drag from the top rope, or from the second rope rather. Big Show in trouble. Pushes Lashley down. And another knockout punch. Big Show with a chance to go to Elimination Chamber. 1, 2, and no, again, gets the shoulder up. Kicking out of one knockout punch is one thing, but kicking out of two in the same match is just, I don't even know. Lashley, I know, is a freak of nature. A very, very strong individual, but facing someone like Big Show is no easy task by any means, regardless of if we've seen Big Show around here too often or not. He's bringing it, not giving up one bit. Lashley, single arm spine buster, takes the Big Show down. Big Show trying to crawl to the corner. Lashley picks him up. Look at the strength. And a gut Buster by Lashley. Big Show now the one in trouble. Look at the strength over that belly-to-belly suplex. Lashley weathered the storm of Big Show, and look at this feat of strength right there. Big Show in trouble. Picks him up again, going for another military press. Into the power slam. Big Show seems dazed and confused. Throws him into the corner. Lashley now trying to recover a bit. Goes to the corner, Big Show in trouble. Lashley setting up for the spear. Lashley setting up. Watch out, Big Show, and he hits it into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Bobby Lashley defeats the Big Show. And he will be part of the men's Elimination Chamber match. What an impressive showing by both men. Lashley was able to overcome the Giant and earn a shot in the Elimination Chamber match. Couple knockout punches later, Lashley still conscious enough to put away the Big Show once and for all. What a way to start off this episode of Raw. So one more qualifying match to go, who will be the 6th and final entrant in the Chamber match. Lashley gets to celebrate, catch his breath, recover all that stuff after a hard-fought victory. Lashley with a big win here tonight. Let's get ready for tonight's main event. For tonight's main event and the final qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. Kevin Owens with a big opportunity and possibly his last. Again, vying for a chance to be in the Chamber match, which is to determine a new #1 contender for Finn Balor and his Universal Championship. We're on the road to WrestleMania, we all know that by now. Any opportunity any superstars get from this point on is very, very huge. And with us probably only just a handful of weeks, maybe a month or so, maybe 2, not too long between now and WrestleMania. So opportunities are slim picking. Every superstar that gets an opportunity has got to do whatever it takes to not squander their chances. And Kevin Owens has been making it his mission this entire year that it will be the year of Kevin Owens, that he will in fact be champion. And if he could overcome the game, overcome the COO of the company, overcome Triple H of all people, he will be one step closer to becoming Universal Champion. We don't see Triple H too often. We know he obviously is in control of things backstage. He oversees NXT, all that stuff. But Triple H seems to be in prime condition. Seems as jacked as usual. May not have matches week in, week out like everyone else on the roster, but the game is always ready for a fight. Be kind of interesting to see Triple H in the Elimination Chamber. Him versus the other 5 men in that matchup, or him versus Finn Balor, would be very intriguing to say the least. Triple H, one of the best of all time, one of my favorites if you ask me. And just a legend, and without a doubt, a future Hall of Famer. So it is the prize fighter versus the game, with the final spot in the Elimination Chamber match on the line. You guys remember back, I think it was 2K17, I want to say. It was early 2K17, steel cage match. It was when, I think it was Kevin Owens, no, it was actually Seth Rollins was Universal Champion. It was following Extreme Rules at some point. And Roman Reigns was the United States Champion. They both had to fight each other. They had an opportunity that if the winner of that match won, their respective rival had to be in a match that they picked for them. And if I'm not mistaken, Seth Rollins was the one that picked Kevin Owens to be in a steel cage match against Triple H. So there's a little bit of history there. Seth not involved in this matchup, of course, but Owens has faced Triple H before. I believe Kevin Owens won. Again, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go back and check, but KO going right after Triple H, wasting no time. Couple vicious stomps to the game. Triple H with the reversal takedown of Owens. Going for a submission early, it seems. Leg lock to Owens. Middle of the ring, nowhere for KO to go. Triple H doesn't usually go the submission route when in matches, but he's got to do what he's got to do. And again, he's the COO. He can nearly do anything he wants. So if he wants to tap someone out, he can do so. But he's got to obviously wear his opponent down. And it's not an easy task to take on Kevin Owens, especially with his focus solely on becoming Universal Champion. A big clothesline by Triple H. Goes for a kick, misses that one. Hits, but doesn't phase Owens one bit. Anything that just infuriated him even more. Couple right hands to the game. Shoulder tackle by Owens. Oh, and an atomic drop by Triple H. Sets Owens up in the tree of woe. Not a good spot for the prize fighter to be in. Boot right to the face. Drags Owens away from the ropes. Smart move by Triple H into the cover. One, and no, Owens kicks out quickly. Smart move by Owens to roll out of the ring. Triple H gloating as usual in a big clothesline. A leaping clothesline rather by Kevin Owens. Takes Triple H down. Now just yelling in the face. Triple H. Big clubbing right hands from the prize fighter. Goes for another shoulder tackle, but Hunter saw it coming. Owens with a bulldog. Stomp to the midsection again. Now just slamming Triple H's head into the mat. Owens turns his back to Triple H for a moment. Owens with a right hand blocked. Running STO takedown by the game. Drags Owens away from the rope. Big left hands raining down on Kevin Owens. Cover again. And no, Owens powers out quickly. Stomp to the back. Owens in some trouble, and now a little retribution there by Triple H. Stomp to the shoulder this time. Picks him up. Owens off the ropes. And a reversal kicks in the midsection of Triple H. Big right hands. Stuns the game for a moment. Package. Neck breaker. Drops him right on the knee. Triple H in trouble. Super kick by Owens. Thought he was going for a cover that time, but no. Wrenching on the neck of the game. Applying as much pressure as he can. Slams him down. Triple H, dazed and confused, rolls out of the way. Shoulder tackle by KO again. Goes for a headbutt. Hunter turns it into a jawbreaker instead. Snap suplex incoming to Owens. No. KO fighting out. Shoulder tackle again. Goes to the second rope. Look at that athleticism and speed there. Moonsault from Owens. 1, 2, and no. Triple H gets the shoulder up just in time. Owens, for a man of his size, could sure do very incredible things, and another neck breaker. Looking to put Triple H away this time. Goes for a kick to the midsection. No, Triple H was expecting a pop-up power bomb. Goes to the leg lock again. Kevin Owens still middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Holding on. There we go. Couple right hands to the knee. Breaks the hold. Big right hand. Stuns Triple H. Big right hand of his own there. What a main event matchup, guys. Either man can win at any moment. Vertical suplex from Triple H. Owens in trouble. Owens in trouble. Reversal. Sends him out onto the apron. Oh, draping DDT. Shades of Randy Orton there. Picks him up, kicks in the midsection. Owens looking for the pop-up power bomb, and he hits it. Triple H down. Triple H out 1, 2, and no, what? Triple H is able to get the left shoulder up in time. Very, very near fall there. And Owens needs to stay focused. He can't let the frustration get the better of him. Too much is on the line at this point. Again, we mentioned it before the matchup. Opportunities are few and far between at this point in the year. We're only a handful of weeks away from Mania. And Triple H with a pedigree. Is that it for Owens and his opportunity? 1, 2, and no. Owens gets the shoulder up in time. Triple H is stunned. These two men want that final spot in the chamber very badly. And they are showing it in this matchup, especially this latter portion here. Couple left hands from the game. A stomp to the chest. Picks up Owens. He's going for a spine buster. Owens rakes the eyes. Elbow to the face of Owens. Avoids the knee from Triple H. Clothesline by the game. Despite it being later in this match, these guys are going with a full head of steam still. Reversal by Owens. Stuns Triple H for a moment. Going for the package neck breaker again. Into the cover on Triple H. 1, 2, and no, again, the game kicks out. Owens is just beside himself now. Kick to the midsection, going for another pop-up power bomb, wasting no time. Into the cover goes Owens to go to Elimination Chamber. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. Kevin Owens weathers the storm of the game. He's able to defeat Triple H here in a great main event matchup. A huge win for Kevin Owens. The crowd starting to get behind Owens a bit there. Final member of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view is the prize fighter. Owens leaves the ring. Wait a second. I know that stare anywhere. This is not good for Triple H. Owens already gets the win, but furious still and attacking Triple H with a chair. But that's how we're going to end Monday Night Raw. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see everybody next time.
Gotta go, man, I'm on the chase now. Leave me on my own, I got a chance to break now. Here I fucking go, take control of fate.